This is my 2023 grid predictions. So it looks like the 2022 season will be a great season, but the teams will have to start thinking about the 2023 driver lineups. So without wasting any more time, let's get into it. So we will start with Ferrari. Ferrari has one of the strongest driver lineups on the grid, and I'm sure they would want to keep it that way and keep Charles Leclerc and Carlos Sainz in the team, so no driver changes at Ferrari. Next, moving on to Red Bull. After years of struggling to find a second driver, they finally got someone that's not far off the pace of Verstappen. So the Red Bull lineup will stay Max Verstappen and Sergio Perez. Now moving on to the first team on this list that will have a different driver in 2023. Mercedes. So far the 2022 Mercedes looks way off the pace, and it's pretty clear that they won't win any championships this season, and for that reason Lewis Hamilton will announce his retirement. Lewis broke almost every big record in F1, and the only one still standing is Michael Schumacher's 7 world championships, and if Lewis thinks there's no chance for an 8th title, he would probably retire. So who would be partnering George Russell? Pierre Gasly. The last 2 years Gasly showed the whole world he has the pace to win races, and I would say he's the best driver not in a top team at the moment. Well, at least he has shown us the most potential. So George Russell and Pierre Gasly in Mercedes for 2023. Moving on to Alpine. We all know about the long-term contract Alpine gave to Ocon, and Alonso made it clear earlier this year he wants to be in F1 for 2 or 3 more years, so the driver lineup will stay the same. Going on to Alfa Romeo. Valtteri Bottas is doing a great job at Alfa so far and is enjoying the team a lot, so we will definitely see him there next year. And Zhou, well, we all thought Zhou would be the only competition to Mazepin, and so far I'm happy to say that's not true. He might be a paid driver, but so far we've seen good things from him. He's clearly not the best driver on the grid, but he's an average driver, and with the money he brings to the team, I'm sure he will have a seat again in 2023. Moving on to McLaren. Lando Norris is clearly the future of that team and won't leave the team anytime soon. But now on to Daniel Ricciardo. He had a really bad first year at the team, but I think McLaren now need him for car development since they have one of the slowest cars, well, at least for now. So the driver lineup will stay the same. Moving on to Aston Martin. Well, as long as the team belongs to Lance Stroll won't be going anywhere. But I do think they will have a driver change for the 2023 season with Sebastian Vettel struggling the last few years. I think he will retire at the end of 2022. Who will replace him? Well, there is one driver that knows the team and also have experience in the car, Nico Hülkenberg. It's clear that Nico Hülkenberg still wants to be in F1, and with his knowledge of the team and F1 experience, I'm sure he will be in that seat in 2023. Moving on to AlphaTauri. Well, there is one spot in the team since Gasly left, and who better to fill that spot than a Red Bull driver? Alex Albon will make a return to the team, partnering Yuki Tsunoda. Yuki didn't have a great 2021, but he will stay in the team until at least 2023. This only leaves Haas and Williams. Let's go to Haas. So far Kevin Magnussen proved he still deserves a seat in F1, and I'm sure the team will keep him. And Mick Schumacher, well, Mick is still getting his feet in F1, and I think from halfway through the 2022 season he will start fighting against Kevin Magnussen, so the lineup will stay the same. Now the last team, Williams. Nicholas Latifi haven't had a good time in F1, and I think he will be replaced at the end of 2022, but this leaves Williams with 2 open seats. I think they will have 2 rookie drivers. Now I know it's very risky, but these are 2 very strong rookies. So first off, we all know Mercedes wants to get Nick de Vries into F1, so he will fill the first seat. But who would fill the second seat? Well, Alpine have a great talented driver just waiting for Alonso to retire, and they even offered Pietro as a reserve driver to other teams. Alpine will offer Oscar Piastri to Williams for the next year, almost like Red Bull did with Alex Albon. So there you have it, my grid predictions for the 2023 season. Hope you enjoyed it, and let me know in the comments down below what you think of this. See you in the next video.